Artificial intelligence is transforming the world at a pace faster than anyone expected. We hear about its benefits, efficiency, productivity, even saving lives. But beneath the hype, there's a darker story unfolding. A story almost nobody is talking about. AI isn't just changing how we live. It's changing the very foundations of society. And not always for the better. One of the most immediate dangers is job loss at scale. We already know automation is replacing workers in factories. That's not new. Robots on assembly lines have been replacing human labor for decades. But this time it's different. AI isn't stopping with manual labor, it's moving into white-collar jobs. Lawyers, accountants, designers, journalists, even programmers, jobs once thought safe, are now vulnerable. A report from McKinsey estimates that by 2030, up to 800 million jobs worldwide could be automated. Think about that number for a second. That's more than the entire population of Europe. We're already seeing it happen. AI chatbots are taking over customer service roles. Copywriting tools are replacing marketing teams. Code assistants are writing software that once required teams of developers. And it's not just about efficiency, it's about cost. Companies have a financial incentive to replace people with AI. No salaries, no benefits, no sick days. But here's the problem. History shows us something important. When technology disrupts jobs too quickly, societies don't always have time to adapt. We saw this in the Industrial Revolution. Entire communities were left behind as machines took over. The difference today is that AI moves exponentially faster. Now let's talk about something more hidden: algorithmic bias. AI systems learn from data. And data reflects human history, with all its flaws, prejudices, and inequality. That means AI can replicate and even amplify those biases. For example, in 2018, Amazon had to scrap an AI hiring tool after it was found to be biased against women. The system was trained on resumes submitted over a 10-year period, most of which came from men. As a result, the AI taught itself that male candidates were more desirable. Facial recognition systems have similar problems. The National Institute of Standards and Technology tested nearly 200 facial recognition algorithms and found that Asian and African American people were misidentified up to 100 times more frequently than white men. Now imagine that technology being used in law enforcement, where a false identification could mean someone being arrested for a crime they didn't commit. This isn't just a bug in the system. It's a mirror reflecting and amplifying the biases already present in society. Surveillance is another growing threat. AI has given governments and corporations the power to monitor people like never before. In China, AI-driven facial recognition cameras are everywhere. Shopping malls, subway stations, even schools. These cameras are linked to a controversial social credit system, where citizens can be rewarded or punished based on their behavior. Miss a bill payment? Jaywalk? Post the wrong comment online? Your score can drop, affecting your ability to travel, get a loan, or even access certain services. And while that may sound far away, elements of it are already creeping into the West. In the United States, AI tools are used to monitor online behavior. Every click, every like, every purchase is tracked. Algorithms don't just predict your preferences, they try to shape them. Think about how social media feeds are curated. The AI isn't just showing you what you want to see. It's nudging you toward content that keeps you scrolling, even if it's divisive, extreme, or misleading. Privacy isn't just shrinking, it's vanishing. Then there's the rise of deepfakes and misinformation. In 2019, a CEO in the UK was tricked into transferring $243,000 after an AI voice cloning system mimicked his boss on the phone. Since then, the technology has only become more advanced. Today, deepfake videos are nearly indistinguishable from reality. Politicians, celebrities, even ordinary people can be made to say or do anything on camera. This isn't just about funny memes or movie effects. It's about manipulating elections. It's about blackmail and scams. It's about destroying reputations with a single fake video. The line between truth and fiction is blurring, and AI is at the center of it. Think about it. In the near future, how will we know what's real? If every video, every voice recording, every image can be faked, what happens to trust? In a world without trust, societies begin to unravel. And then there's weaponization. AI isn't just used for productivity and entertainment. It's also being built into autonomous weapons. Drones that can identify and strike targets without human input. Algorithms that can launch cyber attacks on critical infrastructure. In 2020, the United Nations reported cases where autonomous drones were used in conflicts without direct human oversight. Imagine a future where wars are fought by machines making life-and-death decisions with no accountability. Who is responsible if an AI-controlled drone makes the wrong call? The programmer? The general? Or no one at all? It sounds like science fiction, but it's already happening. Finally, let's talk about the dependency trap. As AI handles more of our lives, our schedules, our finances, our health decisions, we risk losing basic problem-solving skills. Think about it. When was the last time you memorized a phone number? Or navigated to a new place without GPS? Millions of people rely on AI navigation apps, even when traveling routes they've driven dozens of times. Hospitals are beginning to rely on AI diagnostics, raising questions about what happens if those systems fail, or worse, if they're hacked. We may not notice it day to day, but step back and ask yourself, are we becoming too dependent? If AI systems suddenly failed, how much of society would collapse? Artificial intelligence is one of the most powerful tools humanity has ever created. It can save lives, solve problems, and create opportunities we can't even imagine. But it also carries risks that most people aren't ready to face. The question isn't whether AI will shape our future. The real question is, will we control it, or will it control us? And if you found this video eye-opening, make sure to subscribe to Tech Tomorrow for more deep dives into the future of technology. Together, we'll uncover the truths no one else is talking about.